A lot of fond memories here.
The stately Justis House is showing its age.
This is a solid house, it really is.
But beyond the boarded up doors, broken glass, and wild weeds,
There was a fence along here, and a lot of the flowers were planted here.
Jane Ellen Holliday Wilson sees beauty.
The back porch here was absolutely stunning with the grape arbor.
Jane, her two sisters, and parents lived in the home from 1959 to 1962.
It was wonderful. It was a child's dream to live here.
The Hollidays rented the home on Old 100 Road from a legendary educator.
Virginia Justis was just a very special person to this county.
A popular biology teacher in the county school system for more than 30 years, Miss Justis lived in her Midlothian home till her death in 2015.
I think she'd be very sad. I think she'd be very sad. I think she wanted it to be lived in and loved.
The county bought the property from Justis's family in 2017. In 2019, Old 100 Elementary School opened steps from the former teacher's home.
That was Mama and Daddy's bedroom. Ours was on the other side.
Since Miss Justis's death, the home has fallen into disrepair and targeted by vandals.
It's more of an imposing place now rather than a place that was always so welcoming.
Preservationists worry the wrecking ball could sweep away 185 years of history.
The house was built in 1836. It's one of only 6 brick 19th century homes in Chesterfield County.
Peppy Jones, who was a student of Miss Justis, says the county is moving toward demolition.
It's just sad to see what's happened to it in the last 4 years.
And she was a beautiful, beautiful lady, never had any children.
On this day, Chesterfield County allowed a group backing preservation to photograph the interior and reminisce.
This makes me want to cry. She's such a beautiful lady.
We spoke with Chesterfield County's Scott Zaremba off camera. He says Chesterfield does value its rich history. Mr. Zaremba says architectural studies were done on the house. Those reviews showed nothing significant about the home, that it's not historic and not eligible for protection on the historic register. Being so close to a school, it's also a matter of safety.
She would not recognize it. Just wouldn't. It's never looked like this before.
The Chesterfield County Historical Society is requesting time to explore options like renovation and even moving the home. Realtor Jim Daniels says the Justis House is sound.
If you went out west, you'd be looking at a house 100 years newer than this and thinking it's a historic house. I mean, this house is almost 200 years old and it's not in bad shape.
The whole place was planted. There was a beautiful fence around it. We had chickens in the backyard.
As recollections wash over her, Jane Ellen Holliday Wilson cringes at the thought of her old home vanishing.
Breaks my heart.
She hopes a renovated Virginia Justis House will always stand and welcome visitors for another 2 centuries.
I think it ought to be preserved. I don't know if I could come back here if I knew it was gone. I don't think I could watch it happen.
No demolition date is set in stone at the Justis House. Meanwhile, preservationists say they'll seek out alternative ways to save the property. Whatever does happen, they appreciate the chance for a stroll down memory lane. For I Have a Story, I'm Greg McQuade, CBS 6 News.